Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. How are you? It's Lemurian Donna Carol, and I'm very, very happy to be here with you tonight. It is Sunday, August 29th. Sunday, August 29th. And tonight I am going to be channeling a leprechaun from Ireland. So I'm pretty excited about that. And hopefully it'll be something light and something fun and something that you'll enjoy, and it will be uplifting. So I want to explain, last week I actually channeled Yeshua, and it basically was a message about current events and what's going on in the country in which I live and across the world. And, it was kind of a serious message, and it got pulled by YouTube because it went against their community standards. So Minaj, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Minaj, he told me, he's a viewer, he told me to basically post the link on YouTube and then go to another platform to record a channeling if there's sensitive information. And he said many other people are doing this. Many other people are doing this. So I will do that in the future. If I channel a controversial subject or something that might be censored, basically I'll put a link on YouTube and I'll record the video on another platform. And I understand that many people are being censored, but I just didn't think about it beforehand, and unfortunately I didn't record the message, so it's gone forever. But it did go out into the ethers, so that's good. What else? Well, summer is ending here in the Northern Hemisphere, and the last day of August is Tuesday, and then Labor Day is right around the corner. So I wanted to mention that I do have a special on my website. I sell channeled recordings, selenite, angels, crystals, readings, heart thread sessions, and I also offer classes. But anyhow, if you purchase anything off of the website, excluding classes, until September 1st, so it's just a few days away, that would be Wednesday, you can receive the money manifesting yogic technique for free. And this is an ancient Sanskrit Indian yogi technique for manifestation. It works very well. It works with the yogic points in the body. I know there's a lot of different manifestation processes out there, but I find this to be the best and quickest for manifesting of all the ones I've tried. I didn't make it up. I learned this. Who knows where it originated? It originated probably thousands and thousands of years ago, but I've had a lot of success with it, and so have my clients. So I'm offering this. I sell it for $20 on the website. But if you purchase anything off of the website, a crystal or a reading or anything like that, I will send you the tape out for free. And you can buy a $5 crystal, and I will send you this $20 tape for free. Anyhow, also want to mention that next Saturday, September 4th, I'm doing a past life regression with Archangel Metatron on Zoom, and that will be at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm going to channel Archangel Metatron. We're going to go in a Merkaba, and that's basically utilizing sacred geometry to another lifetime where that comes up for you spontaneously. So the goal of this session is to heal something. If you're having issues, physical pain in the body, emotional pain, whatever it is, and it's coming up and it's ready to get healed, we're going to go to the past life where this sanskara, this impression originated. And then with the help of Archangel Metatron, you will clear it. So it's an hour and a half class. It's live over Zoom. and it's $35. So if you want to sign up for that, you're welcome to. And then again, I will be teaching another channeling class, Channeling the Lemurian Way. And that class will be held in October, from October 5th to October 28th, every Tuesday and Thursday. And you will learn how to channel verbally. You will learn how to channel in writing. You'll learn how to channel therapeutically. You'll learn how to channel art. We'll also dabble in some light language. So it's basically a class that introduces you to channeling, and it covers the entire panorama, all of the ways that you can channel, the basic ways that you can channel. What's different about my channeling class compared to others is that the guide that oversees and overlooks the class is the Lemurian Mother Goddess, the Lemurian Mother Goddess. And in case you don't know, this is the deity that is going to be incarnating and kind of running things in the New Age, because the energy of ancient Lemuria is coming back, the codes are coming back, and that entity is coming back, is incarnating again. So it's timely, it's a little bit futuristic, and you will get downloads from this class, Lemurian downloads. You'll get a Lemurian cleanse, a Lemurian activation, and a Lemurian visioning. So if you sign up for the class before September 1st, as a bonus, you will receive entrance to the Past Life Regression with Archangel Metatron for free. And you will also receive the Lemurian tapes, which is worth $60. I sell it on my website. But it's basically the Lemurian codes from the Lemurian Mother Goddess. So it's the cleansing, activation, and visioning manifestation codes of ancient Lemuria, which is, it's not ancient because that energy is coming back now. It's already started. So that's what I wanted to express and tell you. And if you can, check out my website. I have a lot of stuff on there. I just finished producing it a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and it's up and running. So anyhow, I hope you are able to partake in something at one point or another, class or past life regression, or purchase a selenite crystal. Anyhow, so let's get started with the channeling. Tonight I'm going to bring in a leprechaun from Ireland, and I am going to, when I channel, my nose starts to itch. So that's that's why my nose starts to itch when I start to channel, when the guides start coming through. But tonight I'm going to channel a leprechaun, and I guess they're controversial figures. They're kind of mischievous, and they're fun and bright, but they also are troublemakers. So we'll have to see what they have to say for themselves. I'm going to go into a slight trance and bring in the entity. And if you have any comments, you can just write them along the chat, in the chat box. Okay, so at this time, I would like to bring in my highest and best healing and channeling guides. I would like to bring in the archangels, Gabriel, Michael, Ariel, and Raphael. I ask for thousands upon thousands upon thousands of warrior protection angels around anyone watching the live stream or the video later. And I ask for these angels around myself. Block all negative entities, energies, and thought forms. If anything's released by anyone or an impression is released, I ask the angels to take it to source and transmute it into light. Lastly, I ask the Lemurian Mother Goddess to oversee and overlight this session, making my words clear, accurate, loving, and truthful. um, and we just ask for her aura of light around everybody. Amen. So I'm going to leave my body and I'm going to bring in a leprechaun from Ireland. So here we go. Well, I never thought you'd finish. You took so long to introduce yourself and sell your stuff, but I'm glad that I finally got to come in and talk to everybody. Yes, my name is Brody. My name is Brody, and I am a leprechaun, and I live in Cork, Ireland, although I go all over the country, and I go to other places as well, but I'm from a Cork. Anyhow, it is a pleasure to be here, and he's doing a little dance. I'm sorry, he's doing a little jig, and I'm happy, so I'm doing my dance steps. And yeah, I like to dance. I like to have fun. This is what the whole leprechaun energy is about. So, you want to know what a leprechaun does, do you? Well, we don't always create mischief, like the channel says. She doesn't know what we do. This is our first interaction in this world, but we are always around the different fairies and the different people and the different animals, and basically we work a lot out in nature, and we create fun, and we create abundance, and we create positive vibes. We're known in Ireland as drunkards, getting drunk all the time, and we're also known to be cobblers, meaning that we make shoes. But this is kind of not the most accurate. Yes, some leprechauns make shoes, but not all leprechauns make shoes, and some just want to be working with the flowers. We're different and unique, just like humans are. So my name as Brody, I have the red hair. It's very bright. The channel sees it. She's like, wow, your hair is very bright. And it is. And I have a beard, and I have a pipe, and I smoke as I work. And yes, I have a nice outfit. And yes, today, just for the occasion, I put on some green. So I'm all green and red, and I'm very traditional in the most Celtic fairy leprechaun sense. So we work with people who invite us in. So if you want to work with the leprechauns, what we do is we help you connect more joyfully and fruitfully to nature. So if you want to have a better resonance, a better interaction, okay, with the life, the thistle, or the flowers, or the grasses, or the horses, or the mules, or anything out in nature, we can help you connect, because we are very connected. We are like fairies. You could almost consider us a subset of a fairy, but we are a little bit unique unto ourselves, as we have really developed over the centuries in Ireland, and this is our home base. We can help you also manifest some monetary exchange, meaning money or abundance or gold. We work with gold, we work with silver, we work with copper, we work with the precious metals, we work with the precious gemstones. We create beautiful things out of the natural world, meaning the semi-precious and precious gemstones, and also with the metals. So we make beautiful jewelry, and we make all kinds of things that are utilized by different life forms, and we have an understanding about how these gemstones or crystals, if you will, create portals or entryways and exitways to other dimensions. So we travel throughout the dimensions. Once in a while, we'll come into the third dimension and we'll show ourselves to one of our kindred spirits, someone that loves leprechauns and works with them, the fairy folk, the humans that work with the fairies and the other supernatural beings, the nature divas and such. But essentially, we are in the higher dimensions, and a lot of beings, the fairies and the leprechauns, the gnomes, we left the eyesight or the perception of humans after humans got into a pretty sorry state, we would say, when they were just not respectful of us or our brethren or nature. And so we kind of skipped to the left and did our little dance and left their dimension, your dimension, for our own survival and so that we could stay in the light. We are light beings. We're not drunkards, really, or beings that like to engage in dark activity. And there was a horror film made about leprechauns, but that is ridiculous. There's I don't know of any leprechauns that are dark entities. There's a range, just like in humanity. There's the good ones, the bad ones, the good, the bad, the ugly. But most leprechauns are very, very positive. We like to create surprises, and we like to bring in wishes, and we like to help people move from one state of sorriness to another state, which is happiness. And this is our joy. We love to dance, and the leprechauns, believe it or not, we have festivals and dances, and we get together, and we are somewhat family oriented, but we tend to be adventurous and go out on our own. We're not scared. We like to partake, and we like to see what's out there. We're curious little critters. Of course, we have the famous fairy dust, and the channel was gifted fairy dust by the fairies recently for her own personal use, which is quite a gift because that does not happen very often. But we also have the fairy dust and our own version of it. And it is a dust that you will put on humans, or especially children, because we like to see and talk to the children. But after the interaction, we put our dust on them so they don't have any conscious recollection. And we do this just to, basically just to keep humans from thinking that they're crazy. Soon the portals will open for good, and we'll be working with many humans. The fairy folk will be working with our friends. But that has to happen after the New Age comes in, because there's a calling for pure light not having any of the dark entities around. There's dark entities that would come in between humans and us and try and steal our thunder, and we don't want that. So we always, when we meet with humans, we put on the dust so that they forget. But we also work with them in their dreams, and some of them have like a special fondness for us and a special happiness when they think about us, and that's because we work together. And some of you are leprechauns in your other realities. You might be a leprechaun. That might be part of your multidimensional existence, and we might be human in another reality. But in the reality in which I'm right now, I am an Irish leprechaun, a fairy, and I like to dance a jig, and I like to smoke my pipe, and I like to create some fun and mischief, because that's what makes life fun and interesting. Anyhow, talking about the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, what is that about? Well, It is true that the leprechauns know where the pot of gold is, and if they like you, they can lead you to it, meaning that we can bring in lots of abundance, lots of fruitful things in your life. The rainbow signifies all of the different energies that we work with. We go to other dimensions. We know where the portals are in nature. So there might be a portal under a tree or under a rock or, near the creek. So we can see energy and we can see where to exit and where to enter different realities. And this is something that humans used to do long ago, creating all kinds of havoc on this planet. So anyhow, yes, we can access the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and we have for ourselves, but we don't need much. I mean, we're not greedy little critters. We don't like to accumulate. We like to give, and we don't need a pot of gold. But we understand that some humans do need a gift every now and then, so this is what we're prepared to do today. I'm here with my other leprechauns. There's a crowd here now. There's 5 of us that have gathered, and what we want to do for you is we want to give you a blessing, and we want to do a short little trip so that you can access your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I want you to think about, we don't want you to use your mind. We want you to go in your heart space and think about what you really want in this life. You might think you want a new Ferrari. Yeah, we know what a Ferrari is, but really what most humans want is they want love. They want to love and they want to be loved. And they want more and more of this, no matter where it comes from. So we're going to help you manifest the best gold in the world today, which is love between everything in nature, so that when you go out tomorrow and you see the tree, the beautiful oak tree on your property or at the park, you just feel huge amounts of love for that beautiful creation of God sitting right there in nature for you to admire and for you to connect with. So we want to bring in the ultimate golden opportunity, the ultimate pot of gold, which is love. Self-love, love of others, love of nature, and love of all the spirits that are all around you. Maybe you can't see us, but sure, we can see you. And we come to you in your dreams, and a lot of you have seen us and worked with us, but you just don't remember. Okay, so we're going to do our meditation. We ask that you go inside your heart and think about something that you love. It could be your dog, it could be your cat, it could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your kid, whatever it is. You think about that thing that you love so much in your heart, just to feel that love. And just meditate on that. You guys are pretty good. You're pretty good at this. All right, so now what I want you to do is to think about the love that you're feeling in your heart. Think about it visually. So if you're thinking about an entity, why don't you now think about all the colors of the rainbow, from green to yellow to orange to red to purple to blue, and bring those colors into your heart, the rainbow colors of God that are on this planet now. And we want you to throw that rainbow out of your heart and throw it up and out like a beautiful arch, all the way into a beautiful natural setting of your choice. It could be a beautiful meadow or the forest or a creek, whatever makes you happy. You send that rainbow out from your heart all the way into this beautiful place. And now we ask that you visualize the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And yes, see it there. And this is just a symbol for the love that you're going to bring in your life. And we ask that you take your consciousness and hop on that rainbow and go and swim and dive in all the colors and become one with that rainbow. Yeah, y'all have seen rainbows, but have you ever been inside a rainbow? And have you ever felt the drops of rain and the sunlight in the rainbow? Well, that's what you're doing now. So go inside and go along every stream of color in that rainbow. And as you go up and get higher and higher, your heart expands, your heart gets wider, your heart gets wider, your love gets more intense. You feel happy, you feel joyful, you feel like you're on an adventure. And now start coming down the other side of that big rainbow, and you see it in the distance, the pot of gold. But unlike the stories on earth, this pot of gold doesn't disappear, it just stays there. So go down, slide down those rainbow colors like a slide at the water park, and feel the fun and the joy as you come towards that rainbow. And there it is. You're landing in your beautiful, beautiful space in nature. And there's a huge pot of gold glistening, and you know it's for you. You know it's your gift. And that gold represents the love that you feel inside your heart that you want to give to others and that others want to give to you. And now we ask that you pick up this gold and we ask that you deposit it within your heart and take the whole golden pot, the whole kettle, kit and caboodle, and put it in your heart. And let that love, let that gold, let that essence combine with your heart. And so if you need some monetary assistance, this gold is going to help you get the money that you need. It's going to help you find the friends that you need. It's going to help you find the people that are going to help you in your career, in your love life, in your spirit world life. In anything that you need, you can count on this pot of gold because it's love, and love is the high vibration. And it will connect you to us, the leprechauns that created it for you and the ones that led you to it through the rainbow. So now just send that gold out from your heart. We ask that you send the gold out like flickers of gold or glitter or golden coins, and send that gold out from your heart in all directions, because this is love. And the love that you have, you can always get more by contacting us, going back over that rainbow, finding another pot of gold, and you send the gold out. You send it to your friends. You send it to your family. You send it to the world. You send it to the animals, to the plants, to the water, to the nature spirits, to the fairies, the gnomes, the leprechauns. Send it all around you to everybody. No censorship here. Yeah, no censorship and no discernment. You send that gold to everybody because everybody needs a helping hand, and we're here to help people access the love in their heart, access the abundance, and also disperse it to the rest of the world, because guess what? That's what the world needs right now. So send it out. Very good. Y'all are doing a good job. So I want to say thank you. This is Brody. If you want to work with me, I'd love to work with you. You just call on me anytime. I will be coming in your dream state. I will be leading you to different portals, different dimensional entrance ways and exit ways to get you to connect to the spirits that'll help you most. And if you need a new pair of shoes, I'll be sure to help you make them or help you find them. So this is Brody. I'm signing off. This is your leprechaun from Cork, Ireland. And the channel doesn't know where Cork is, but she's going to look it up. So we love you, and we send you our blessings. Amen. And now that channel comes back. The one that she's a different one, this one, but we like her. Here she comes. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. I want to say thank you to Brody. That was fun. I felt the rainbow and saw it, and I saw the gold, and I sent all the gold out to everybody because I think, Brody, you're right. That's what we need. We need love. We need gold. We need happiness. We need joy. And we need to kind of stay in that energy and forget all the other troubles in this world. So I want to thank you for coming in. It was a pleasure to see you, work with you, meet you, all of those things. And I hope to see you again. And gosh, if I'm lucky, I'll get to go to Ireland and be with you guys. That would be awesome. I've never been to Ireland or England or that part of the world. So I have been to Europe, but not the British Isles. So that would be exciting. Anyhow, I'm not going to babble and babble. I tend to babble after I channel. So I want to say I love you. I appreciate you. I support you. And you know what? If I can do something for you, shoot me an email. And I send you all my best. Take care. Bye-bye. This is Lemurian Donna Carol.